Okay, so I figured with all the horrible things that are going on right now, I deserve a little break. In fact, we all deserve a little break. So, having just received my paycheck, I decided to buy a little whiskey. Not just any whiskey, no. This is Flóki. This is, to my knowledge, the only whiskey produced in Iceland. Well, there are actually two types of Flóki whiskey, but I believe this one was the first one. And I've never tried it, partially because the bottle costs, what, like 10,900 kroner or something? So, yeah, I was always a little bit... I'm gonna buy it next month. Yeah, I drink a lot of whiskeys. I like a lot of whiskeys, but there is a certain price tag limit that I usually do not cross. Like, I usually don't buy bottles that cost more than, say, 8,000 or 9,000 kroner. So, anyway. But when I found out that there existed Icelandic whiskey, I was like, oh, amazing. Because when I started drinking, for most of my drinking life, the past 14 years or so, there had never existed such a thing. If you have ever happened to have the unfortune of stumbling onto my old YouTube site, you will know that I drink a lot. And I've made a lot of videos about that. Oi! Oi, fucking barasto! Þetta er ekki að fucking djóka hvað þetta er ógeðslegt! Oh my god! Ég hata tequila! But, you know, I'm not here to mix anything, I just wanna give this a taste and tell you what I think. So, let's just read a little bit. So, Flóki Icelandic Young Malt. Sheep Dung Smoked Reserve. Yep. Sheep dung, you read that correctly. Made by Ákvað Distillery. They are the same ones who made a drink called viskýið, which I gotta say, the bottle looks way cooler than the drink actually tastes, because it actually tastes quite abhorrent. But Flóki Sheep Dung Smoked Reserve is handcrafted from 100% Icelandic barley, smoked using traditional Icelandic methods passed down for generations. This limited reserve of Flóki is a single barrel bottling from selected new wood oak barrels. Distilled by Ákvað Distillery in Garðabær, Iceland. Ákvað Distillery was founded in 2009, blah 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 blah. So yeah, I'm just gonna... I don't know what to say about the smell. It just smells like whiskey, you know. I don't have a strong sense of smell to begin with, so, you know, I can't really make a comment on that. First, just gonna take a small sip, just to get a little bit of feel. I think it's 47% strong, so it's, you know, stronger than your average, you know, peasant whiskey that I'm used to drinking. Except for, of course, Tennessee honey, Jack Daniel's Tennessee honey. That is not peasant whiskey, that is just, you know, high class, absolute, best for everything whiskey. My favorite drink of all time, probably. But yeah, let's see how my countrymen make whiskey. Okay. It has a very smooth... It comes into your mouth very smoothly and then gets rougher as it goes down the throat. Does that make any sense? Did that sound too sexual? I did not intend that, by the way. I was just speaking at the top of my head. Top of my mind, and it probably sounded very sexual. Yeah, but... So okay, so far so good, but let's face it. Whenever you drink whiskey, you usually have it in a glass with some ice, so let's try that. Never heard of it done right because of fucking ice. Oh, fuck. I forgot I was supposed to do this on camera, but yeah, I just poured a little whiskey in there. Yeah, I forgot to do it on camera because I'm so used to when pouring myself whiskey that I just do it here. Yeah, I don't want to turn the camera, also this corner is very messy. But there is a collection of alcohols there, including 4 types of whiskey. But anyway, yeah, I decided to select the most Icelandic glass that I had on hand. This is the like insignia, emblem of the county where I grew up. Yeah, it's since then been renamed to Vestra, but whatever. Okay, well, it's the same thing I drank earlier, but let's face it, with a little bit of ice is how whiskey should be drinking. And now somebody is probably going to say, you're using too much ice, you're spoiling the whiskey. No, that would be true at a bar. But at home, I can pour as much whiskey as I want down the glass, therefore it doesn't really matter how much ice I have, because I'm probably going to pour more whiskey than I would ever get at a bar. Whatever. I really like this Flóki whiskey. It has a kind of strong taste, yeah, kind of smoky. Like the smoky part isn't that strong, but like there's a strong whiskey taste and a hint of smoke, but it goes down quite easily. Yeah, it's strong, and it doesn't feel like it is 47%. Like if you were to drink it, let's say you got really drunk one night and finished an entire bottle or half a bottle of this, you would probably not realize that it's a bit stronger than normal whiskies that you usually have. Or, you know, something like, I don't know, for example, this Klansman is about what, 40%, and this Jim Beam's is also 40, and yeah, you get the idea. So this one is 47, but it doesn't feel like it. It just goes down just as easily as any whiskey, and yeah. Yeah. So yeah, due to the coronavirus, I won't be able to, you know, hang out with friends that much. I mean, I can invite friends over, of course, stuff like that, but you know, I'm not gonna go down to any bars and, you know, meet new people and make very pathetic attempts at picking up females to bring home with me. But yeah, you know, at least I can stay at home, I can play Skyrim, and I can get drunk. Skål!